Imagine that everything you struggle with, every fear, every self-doubt, isn't just an obstacle, but a map leading you to your true purpose. What if the key to understanding who you are lies in the parts of yourself you've tried to ignore, suppress, or deny? Today, we'll explore Carl Jung's theory of the shadow, the unconscious part of ourselves we reject or disown. It's not just about darkness, it's about potential. By the end of this journey, you'll understand how your shadow holds the secret to your purpose, potential, and freedom. Jung believed the shadow consists of traits, desires, and aspects of our personality we consider unacceptable or shameful. Yet, paradoxically, it contains the seeds of our greatest strengths. Think about it. How often do we judge others for traits we secretly recognize in ourselves? Jung wrote, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." The shadow isn't an enemy, it's a guide. It whispers to us through our dreams, fears, and relationships. Take a moment to reflect. Are there parts of yourself you hide from others, or even from yourself? Perhaps it's a fear of failure, anger, or a suppressed passion. What if these weren't flaws, but messages waiting to be understood? Jung called the process of integrating the shadow weed individuation a journey toward wholeness. It's not easy. It requires courage and honesty, but the rewards are immense. Think of every hero in mythology, Hercules, Luke Skywalker. They all face their own darkness. The question is, are you ready to confront yours? Are you willing to ask, what are you trying to teach me? The shadow manifests in our habits, relationships, and reactions. Have you ever had an emotional outburst and wondered why? That's your shadow revealing itself. Jung believed the more we suppress a part of ourselves, the more control it gains. It's like holding a beach ball underwater. The harder you push, the more violently it resurfaces. One powerful way the shadow shows up is through projection. When we disown parts of ourselves, we see those traits in others. For example, if you struggle with insecurity, you might criticize someone who seems overconfident. Instead of blaming others, ask yourself, what does this reaction reveal about me? What part of my shadow am I projecting? This isn't about self-blame, it's about self-discovery. Integrating your shadow starts with awareness. Pay attention to emotional triggers. When you feel a strong reaction, anger, fear, or even admiration, pause and ask, why am I reacting this way? What does this reveal about me? For example, if someone's confidence irritates you, consider whether it's because you've suppressed your own desire to step into the spotlight. Next, engage in dialogue with your shadow. Imagine sitting across from it and asking, why do you feel this way? What are you trying to protect me from? This can be done through journaling, meditation, or visualization. Remember, your shadow isn't your enemy. It's a part of you that's been trying, in its own flawed way, to protect or guide you. Embracing your shadow transforms not only your inner world, but also your relationships and creativity. Jung believed the shadow is a source of untapped potential. The energy you use to suppress it can be redirected into creative pursuits. For example, suppressed anger might fuel advocacy or social change. A hidden desire for attention could inspire artistic expression. When you integrate your shadow, you reclaim that energy and channel it into pursuits that align with your authentic self. Ultimately, integrating your shadow leads to wholeness. You stop being at war with yourself and start living with authenticity, confidence, and purpose. Jung said, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. Your purpose isn't something external, it's within you. It's the unique combination of your strengths, passions, and even struggles. As we conclude, here's a challenge. Look within, not just at the parts of yourself you're proud of, but also at the parts you've hidden away. Ask, what is my shadow trying to teach me? How can I use its lessons to live more authentically? This isn't a one-time process, it's a lifelong journey. but each step brings you closer to the person you're meant to be, a person of depth, purpose, and wholeness. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you find courage, wisdom, and peace as you explore the depth of your being.